Point Park and further. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Entertainment on Point. I'm Marlee Pinchok.
I'm Wyatt, Cree.
And I'm Alicandro. We've got a packed show in store for you with all your top trending celebrity news. Let's kick things off with a recap of the 70th Annual Emmy Awards. Wyatt's got the 411.
Thanks, Cole. The 70th Annual Emmy Awards aired Monday night on NBC to all-time low ratings. The show was down 10% in viewers from last year's Stephen Colbert-hosted ceremony. Saturday Night Live Weekend Update hosts Michael Che and Colin Jost hosted the ceremony with plenty of help from SNL cast and alumni. However, their comedy seemed to flatline with the live audience and viewers at home. Big winners of the night were HBO's Game of Thrones and Amazon's Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which won Best Drama and Best Comedy Series respectively. FX's The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American Crime Story, took home the award for Best Limited Series, with lead actor Darren Criss and director Ryan Murphy taking home trophies as well. And for the first time in Emmys history, or herstory, I should say, the award for Outstanding Reality Competition Program was handed to RuPaul's Drag Race. This is Drag Race's first win in the category in its 10-season run, and since the category was created in 2003. Since the category's inception, only 3 other shows have won the award. The Amazing Race has taken home the award 10 times, The Voice 4 times, and Top Chef 1 time. Drag Race beat out all 3 previous winners this year and also became the first reality series to win Best Series and Best Host for RuPaul himself within the same year. RuPaul thanked the creators of the series as well as the 140 drag queens whose careers have been propelled as part of this program. Ru stated to all of the dreamers at home, quote, "If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Now let the music play." So did you guys watch the Emmys? Like, what were your thoughts? I was a little bored, not gonna lie.
Okay, I mean, I know that, a lot of people were saying that it was just a flop, but I enjoyed myself. I didn't watch the whole thing, but some parts, especially the RuPaul's Drag Race, I was so happy. That's honestly such an exciting moment.
See, I didn't see any of it because the only award show I really get excited for is the Grammys, because that's my thing.
I feel ya.
But when I heard that they were bringing on Colin Jost and Michael Che from SNL, I love that show, so I was excited. And I really don't know how I feel hearing about the ratings, because
my thoughts on that are kind of like the hosts, Colin and Michael.
Yeah.
They're known on SNL, but they're not really well known outside of the platform yet. So yeah, they brought in all the big shots from SNL to help them out, but I just think it was kind of messy overall.
Yeah, I will say they had really funny teasers. I mean, I think those teasers I saw them on Instagram, Twitter. I mean, I think they brought a majority in.
Yes.
But that doesn't help the fact that a lot of people kind of change your mind after
yeah.
that. But
I mean, congrats to the winners. That's all that
matters.
matters.
Yes, congrats to them.
Winners.
Congrats. If there is anything to take away from Cardi and Nicki's brawl during New York Fashion Week, it's that nobody has the right to mess with a mama and her baby. Kim Kardashian uploaded a group picture on Instagram and Twitter of her daughter Chicago, joined by her 2 nieces, Stormi and True. The adorable picture was captioned as "the triplets" with a couple pink heart emojis. The innocent picture immediately blew up with thousands of unnecessary racist comments, mainly targeted towards Khloe and Tristan's 5-month-old True Thompson. Despite the fact that all 3 children are mixed race, many criticized True for her darker skin complexion. According to Teen Vogue, a Twitter user stressed her disappointment in True's skin color, saying, "I hate that True is so dark. The other 2 are a nice mix. She's a cute kid, just too dark." There's no surprise there that Mama Bear Khloe stepped in and defended her baby girl. Khloe turned to Twitter to voice her disappointment, saying, What self-respecting adult would even comment on a child's appearance? What type of disgusting human being are you? It's pathetic that you are even this miserable in your life." A few days later, Khloe posted a selfie with True that spoke volumes. She disabled the comments, letting people know that she is completely done with the petty bullies coming after her daughter. I think we all can agree that Khloe is doing an amazing job as a mother. Even though there are inconsiderate people giving her a hard time, she has millions of fans sending her constant love and support. EOP has your back, Coco. Guys,
I
cannot
believe-
begin to. I was mad. I was so mad. You don't. First of all, you don't do that to anybody, let alone a 5-month-old child.
I know. Have we gotten so bored of trashing the Kardashians that like we have to
Exactly.
trash their kids now too?
Right.
Not acceptable on any level.
I have no idea. And it literally blew. It blew up. It was such an.
It was
I
such an
can't even wrap
innocent
my-
post,
yeah.
like on Kim's behalf. Like these 3 kids that are literally growing up at the same time. Like they were all born like months apart. So
Exactly.
like calling them the triplets is cute, and like for them to single out True like that, I just think is
Right.
disrespectful.
I know, and not only that, but they were even making remarks about, the whole conspiracy theory, O.J. Simpson is Chloe's dad, blah, 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 blah. Not true, by the way.
Yeah.
But then she was saying, they were saying since True appears to be darker than among the rest, then that's true. I don't.
Babies are babies.
Babies
They're
are
all-
babies.
Humans are humans, and they're all adorable and
Yeah.
cuter than any of the haters in the comments.
Exactly.
And they can deal with it.
Yeah.
Cole, what do you have for us this week?
All right. I got a riddle for you two. What's the difference between a cheeseburger from McDonald's and Paul McCartney?
I don't know.
The cheeseburger doesn't have an album topping the Billboard charts. Paul McCartney has earned his first #1 album in over 35 years with his newest album, Egypt Station. The album was released September 7th and hit #1 the following weekend. After the news broke of this achievement, Paul McCartney tweeted a photo of himself with an award certifying the feat with the caption. He tweeted, quote, "Thanks to all our fabulous fans and the whole team behind this record for making it #1. Yippee, love Paul." I feel like it goes a lot better with the picture, not me saying it. So, Billboard also says this is the biggest sales week McCartney has had in over a decade. He sold over 147,000 copies of the album, and that probably helped with the fact that McCartney was offering many merchandise and album package sales on his website and made sure fans knew of his new album's release. Back in June, he appeared on Carpool Karaoke with James Corden, and the week of the album's release, he was hitting the whole talk show circuit with people like Howard Stern and who's the other guy? Jimmy Kimmel, Fallon, my bad, to promote the album's release. This is McCartney's 8th #1 album overall as a solo artist, with his most recent before this being 1982's Tug of War album, and some of those #1 albums that he earned were credited with his 1970s group Wings. There was also another group that Paul was in that got a few #1 spots for albums. The Beatles. The Beatles managed to score 19 #1 albums over the past 50 plus years. So just a little bit of a history lesson for you guys.
Paul McCartney.
I know. He took that Travis Scott approach. He said, "I'm gonna sell my merch with my album.
Yes,
Get
he
me a
is.
#1." I like it.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of him.
I
Wow.
think that's bizarre that he hasn't had a #1 album since 1982.
Yeah.
crazy.
That's such a long time, and I
Yeah.
feel like he has been releasing here and there.
Oh yeah, he's been like, I feel like out of all the solo Beatles, obviously all the two still alive, he's been the
Yes.
one that's like been releasing the most.
Staying relevant.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Plus, I mean, I remember I saw him in 2010, and I thought this is going to be the last tour he's going to do. But it's like 2018, and he still is like nonstop touring. It's
He's
insane.
the male
Still?
Cher, literally. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't worry, we've got plenty more entertainment to get to the point of.
A look at this week's hottest films and music is up after this break.
Don't blink.
Go.
Go to our new website, uview.pointpark.edu.
Go, 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 go.
Join UView and find your herd.
Be like,
Join EOP.
and 3, 2.
Join EOP.
Grab them now, or else I will stop.
Join On Point with Politics.
3, 2, 1.
Join Pioneer Sideline.
Loneliest number that you'll ever do.
You're watching Entertainment on Point. Our next reporter made her EOP debut last week on Fashion Riot.
But this week, she's here to chit-chat music with you, girl. Here's Sarah Ray Wisniewski with your music roundup.
Couple Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin officially tied the knot last Thursday. According to People magazine, the newlyweds were spotted hand in hand walking to a courthouse in New York City where marriage licenses are issued. People confirm that the two made it official, yet still plan on having a ceremony in the upcoming months. After talking to paparazzi upon leaving the courthouse, Bieber seemed pretty upset. He claimed he wanted to keep the legal marriage a secret. Sorry, Justin, but being a huge pop star makes keeping secrets from your fans pretty difficult. An insider told People, quote, "They are planning the wedding and are excited to have a celebration. They are still deciding on a wedding location," end quote. Fans cannot wait to see all of the amazing photographs that will be on their way. In other news, after much awaited anticipation, we finally have an update on Demi Lovato. Demi's mother, Diana, told TMZ that Demi is still in rehab, feeling happy and healthy. She said, quote, "We just didn't know for 2 days if she was going to make it. The reason she's alive today is because of the millions of prayers that went up that day," end quote. Fans seem very pleased with Demi's progress, yet they are still after Brandon Johnson, the man who supplied Demi that led to her overdose. The LA County DA's office told TMZ, a judge issued a bench warrant for Johnson, but not for Demi's overdose. It was for his June arrest for cocaine possession and DUI. Sources told TMZ once Johnson's arrested, his bail will be set at $26,000. We hope Brandon sees his deserved punishment and that Demi is on her way to a quick recovery.
I want to talk Demi because EOP has a long history of love for Demi Lovato. We've been rooting for her Grammy for years, yet to happen. But I'm really excited to hear this progress about her from her mother, right?
Yes. It's very personal coming from her mother rather than like some reporters or anyone else.
A publicist or something.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And JB and Hailey.
Yes.
How exciting that we're still gonna like get a wedding though.
Right.
Because I deserve to see her in a wedding dress.
Exactly, yeah. I really hope, even though they're rushing into this, that they're still taking the time to plan it to like make it look really pretty.
Completely. Because
Yes.
honestly, that's gonna be competing for like wedding of the century with like
Oh, yes.
Ariana and Pete and like Nick and Priyanka, like all of them.
Yes.
So it's exciting. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Let's check in with Marlee and another reporter making their EOP debut.
Thanks, Wyatt. I'm here with Megan Fitzsimmons, and it's time to talk about movies. Now, I know that you have all of the scoop on the box office, so give me it.
A week after making its movie theater debut, The Predator has claimed the #1 spot at the box office after grossing $24.6 million. The movie, starring Olivia Munn, Jacob Tremblay, and Boyd Holbrook, is about a ragtag crew of ex-soldiers and a disgruntled science teacher working to save the human race. Following behind The Predator is The Nun, which has taken in $18.2 million in the past 2 weeks. Finishing in third at the box office with $16.1 million is A Simple Favor. This film follows mommy vlogger named Stephanie, played by Anna Kendrick, who is searching for her best friend Emily, played by Blake Lively, after she suddenly disappears from their small town. Switching from scary movies to sports films, if you're a big fan of Space Jam starring Michael Jordan and Danny DeVito and have always wanted a sequel to the 1996 film, then you're in luck. Reports claim that Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James is going to star in a follow-up version that will start being filmed during the 2019 NBA offseason. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler is set to produce the sequel after James said he loved Coogler's vision regarding the film. Having James star in the new Space Jam opens up a debate between sports fans about who the greatest basketball player of all time is. Is it Michael Jordan, who starred in the original Space Jam movie and has won 6 NBA championships, or is it LeBron James, who has won an NBA championship 3 times and still has a few years left in the league? I'm eager to see what people think once the movie hits theaters.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm
very
excited to see my boy LeBron James.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Space Jam is one of my all-time favorite 1990s basketball movies. And there were a lot.
Yeah.
There were a lot in the 90s.
So I'm not really into the Space Jam. So like, what are they really about? Like, what am I?
Well,
Yeah.
it's Looney Tunes with
Okay.
aliens and basketball.
Okay.
Do you need to know anything else?
Nope, I think I'm good. No, but that does seem fun, though.
Yeah. And LeBron James even offered Michael Jordan a spot on the new film, but of course, Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan. He can say no if he wants to. So.
I wish I could do that. Just say no. Have no consequences.
Oh, I wish they would offer me a spot on Space Jam to begin. When we come back on Entertainment on Point, Wyatt introduces us to our new EO password game in a pop culture competition against some of our cast and crew members. Will Marlee and I reign victorious?
Stick around to find out.
What's one word to describe CAB?
Welcoming.
Community.
Creative.
Experiences.
Family. Openness.
Pineapple.
The Campus Activities Board is a student-run organization that consists of 7 different committees. Each focuses on event planning, marketing, and administrative activities. Join us in organizing the juiciest events on campus, from late-night bingo to festive dances to our team bonding meetings. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Point Park Cap, or like us on Facebook at Campus Activities Board at Point Park University.
Good evening and welcome to Newsnight. I'm Josh Troop alongside Jess Paterchak.
Defending his decision to kick out 15 Cuban diplomats from the United States.
Thanks, Allison. Fitness on Demand has returned to Point Park.
Residents fear that Mount Agung will have a repeat of 1963's eruption.
2-star NFL quarterbacks made the headlines this week after wrapping up.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. That's your news tonight. For Nick Tomarello, I'm Alex Grubbs. Have a great night.
Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. It's time to put our cast and crew's pop culture knowledge to the test with a friendly game of EO Password. It's just like the classic password game your grandma made you watch on the Game Show Network, but all of the passwords are celebrity themed. Duh. I'm your host, Wyatt, and today we have my co-hosts Marlee and Cole facing off against Rob and Megan. Each team will go back and forth giving one-word clues to their partner to see who can guess the most amount of passwords. Marlee and Cole are up first. Teams, here's your first password.
Don't look.
Don't worry, I can't see.
Oh.
Marlee, whenever you're ready.
Wait, can she go? Okay, wait.
We're going
You're
first.
first.
Okay. Lightning.
Thunder.
Other team.
Okay, do I say one word or
One
like a
word.
phrase? Oh gosh.
One
Kylie.
Jenner.
Back to Marlee and Cole.
Oh, this is going to be rough.
No, like collect like both our answers. For
Collect. All right.
Collect.
All right.
Baby.
Crying.
My word is also baby.
Stormy.
Yeah! Cool. I knew you were gonna get it.
Wait, yay. Okay, 1 point for Rob and Megan. And now the boys are getting our next clue. And Rob, you're gonna start. The password is. Go ahead.
Nintendo.
Mario Kart.
Hey!
Good job. That was honestly
One yes, wonder. And if y'all missed it, you don't know why Mario Kart was trending, look it up on your Twitter. Next password goes to the ladies. And Megan, you're up first this time.
Bohemian.
Queen.
Remember that.
All right.
Aww.
AM, FM. AM, FM.
Radio. What? Radio Gaga.
No. Back to Megan and Rob.
AM, FM.
Freddie Mercury.
Next. Back to Marlee and Cole. Come on, it's trending topics. This is a trending topic.
Okay, so you guess that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody again because it's okay.
Okay, so you said Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. See, I'm stuck between the two answers we already gave.
Does this even have anything to do with
It
music?
has nothing to do with Queen. What? Or Bohemian Rhapsody.
Do you understand like my thing? Like what I'm trying to do?
I guess.
Okay. I have a plan. It's just not working out right now.
Well, right now it's back to Megan and Rob.
Yeah.
This is your final word.
I'm so stressed out.
Your final clue.
I'm sweating.
I don't know.
This was always my worst topic at trivia crack.
Like songs play from.
Internet radio?
Close. Marlee, Cole. This is your final clue, girl.
So you got the first part. You got the first part.
Okay.
You got one of the parts.
Yes.
Now. Okay. King.
Radio Queen.
I can't give it to him. The answer was Queen Radio, hosted by Nicki Minaj on Beats FM to Freedom.
What did
Come on,
that have to do with Bohemian Rhapsody?
That's what
Nothing. Nothing to do with
Queen
it.
Rhapsody Queen, and then FM radio.
We were on the same page, but they weren't.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we were on the same page.
Password.
We were on the same page.
You know, I think we got that with Queen in.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Boys, take your passwords.
Oh, we still have one more. All right.
What's the score? I think Rob and Megan are winning.
I think so.
Let's go with that. All right, so who's starting?
Okay, Cole, you are first. First clue.
Superhero.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one final word. We have a tie-breaking round because it's a tie because I make the rules here on EO Password. Final clue goes to the ladies. Marlee, you're up first.
You know. Dead.
Wig snatched.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh my god.
That describes a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over to Megan.
Skater boy.
Dead skater boy. Twilight.
What?
Singer.
Avril Lavigne.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh yeah.
Yay! Okay, Marlee and Cole are the winners.
Yeah, we were trying to link up, you know. It was like a
yeah.
Okay.
You know, like the whole conspiracy
right when I saw the
theory
card, I
that,
was like,
oh, that's
Avril's dead.
I know. See?
Well,
yeah.
I'm still disappointed in both teams. That is all the time we have for our game. Congrats, Marlee and Cole, on becoming the first official EO Password champions, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. That also wraps up this episode of Entertainment on Point, and you can check out all our full episodes every Monday on YouTube and the YouView television website.
And follow Entertainment on Point on Instagram and Facebook to see your favorite clips every week. Until next time, I'm Cole Alicandro.
And I'm Marlee Pinchok.
And I'm Wyatt Cree. Later, legends. Bye.
See ya.